And who would have thought that tech would be the leader in January of 2024? Everyone thought, well, it couldn't 2 years in a row. You can't have NVIDIA up 200% again. And yet that is exactly what's happening. I just want to show you how we got here. Remember, as you heard earlier, January 3rd, 2022, last time we hit an historic high. It took almost 750 days, but we did it. And here's how we got there. Energy was a big market leader, believe it or not, up 40%, but that's only 4% of the S&P 500. Technology was the key to this rally, even in the last 2 years with a bad move down in 2022. Tech up 15%. Industrials also modestly contributing. Healthcare is flat. Now, when you have big moves like this in tech, a lot of other stuff is going to be down, and that's exactly what happened here. Financials, for example, down 4%. The banks were down 20% in the last 2 years on the banking crisis. Consumer staples like Walmart, Procter & Gamble, Coke, Pepsi had a terrible time last year. Communication services, even there, Meta, Alphabet in 2022 had a very rough time of it. And consumer discretionary, in the middle of 2022, Amazon had a tough time. Tesla had a tough time as well. So it wasn't all smooth sailing. But if you look at it in aggregate, just look at the Magnificent Seven. Despite a very rough 2022, look at this. NVIDIA, this is since the last high, January 3rd, 2022. NVIDIA up 100%. Microsoft, Meta, Apple, Meta's at a new high today. Alphabet up a little bit. Amazon's been down, and Tesla down 47%. That is not a typo. Tesla was 350 a couple years ago. What is it, 211 today or so? Here's one thing interesting, guys. Today it was 2-to-1 declining to advancing stocks, and the S&P was up. So look at the equal weight S&P, the RSP. It's down 1.5% this month. The S&P 500 is up 1.5%. So, guys, we're back to hoping the rally is going to broaden out again. This is so amusing to me because everyone thought, well, we can't have tech leading again, and yet here we are. That's exactly what's brought us to these new highs.